Brought to you by New In Store. These are neat. These are cool. Black Blackman trading cards out of Canada from Anthony Santiago. Each pack has 9 cards. They're exactly the same cards, and it comes with a gum-sized sticker. And the wax paper is legit. We got an RPG from Spooky Jaguar. Tony Jaguar from Italy has made the Weeps with Rusty Spooky. Get lost in a forest filled with mad folk and witty creatures.
From the writer and director of the classic horror film and box office smash, Witchboard.
Avery Lauder was more than just a psychic. He was an extremely powerful warlock.
You mean a witch?
Yes. The police found his body on this very altar, his chest carved open, burning candles everywhere. Neither his killer nor his heart were ever found.
Something evil is about to happen.
Ginger, I have a bad feeling about this one.
Don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
And nothing that exists in this world can stop it.
You're gonna have to go for the cops. Now.
Because it is not from this world. It lives only so that we may die. It thrives on human fear. It has powers we can never fathom. And when it strikes, there is no doubt that it is real.
We need to snap out of it! Oh no! Oh
You can't stop him. He'll rise from the ashes like a phoenix to destroy you. Yeah, ever heard of that one?
Fear him. Obey him. Worship him. He is among us, and he has the powers of hell on earth.
What happened? Is it over?
Yeah, I tracked him in this. Looks like Dr. Goldberg was right after all, huh?
No! It's not gonna hold him.
You are about to be caught in a witch trap. Come in. There's already someone inside. Witch Trap, starring Linnea Quigley.
In the early 90s, I would go to many different shows and just different bands that were playing, local bands, fun bands kind of coming through town. And I remember one show, it was at this place called Club Alternative, which was in a suburb south of Denver, near this movie theater, Cooper 7. And this little Club Alternative has already started building kind of a reputation. They'd hosted Gigi Allen, and was, shut down mid-show type of thing. But the place was like one of those old, just a strip mall kind of clothing shop, like a Ross or something like that. It was just, stripped of all the clothing hangers and whatnot. It was just kind of just a blank store. But they'd have these great shows there. And another buddy of mine's band, Blatant Ripoff, which is a tale for another time, but they had a great show at this place. So it was another show at the Club Alternative, and I go in there, and I see these people set up with just their merchandise. And this was different than other shows I went to. I never really paid attention to merchandise that much. It would be, kind of people's demos or local CDs or whatever, or bands in their their T-shirts or whatever through town. But just this was just a weird spread of like merch, and in that merch there was a guy sitting on a blanket, and he had all this 7 inches out. I don't even think he had any CDs. It was purely 7 inches, and he had like little zines that he made, and I just thought this was great. It was so relaxing to be just looking through his merchandise, and I kind of just fell in love with that kind of these sort of bizarre markets you'll just find sometime. And as I was talking to the guy, I bought a couple of his 7 inches, and I actually really had no idea what, I didn't really quite know what his music was going to be all about. It just was an interesting guy, and I'm pretty sure I bought some 7 inches right off the bat, but to support him. But I'd learned that he just moved to Colorado, and he was in this band called Felt Pilots, and they were going to play next or something like this. And I had no idea at all what these guys were going to be like. And the show had a couple other people, which, it seemed like it was going to be kind of more punk or something. It was more of a punk show. And figuring this guy was going to be maybe of that style. And so they went up. They went on stage and played their show. And yeah, I was blown away. They it was incredible. I don't know. Never had I seen like a band that just was so dedicated to creating the most saddest rock music I had ever heard in my life. Felt Pilots was ultimately a 4-piece band. The picture in that video was off the first 7-inch, which was people in the Illinois area. But the ultimate band was John Porcellino on guitar and vocals, Donald Ogilvie on drums, Doug Maducci on bass, and Steve Jakobic on guitar. Cut to like years after, recently, I've been hungering for, and I kept remembering again and again, Felt Pilots, their CD Wonderful Summer, their album Wonderful Summer. Figuring, internet's where it's gonna be. I just figured I could just find some Felt Pilots songs. I go onto YouTube. To my shock, there is no Felt Pilots track on YouTube. I could not find one. I found like an old live set they did when they sort of got back together for just a brief moment. But there's not a single track from Felt Pilots on YouTube. I couldn't believe it, and I pondered this for a couple days, and then I obviously I could put up the tracks, but I just couldn't believe that there are these bands that we have out there. That are we like the last people that know about some of these bands? So this whole show is dedicated to the Felt Pilots. There could never be enough Felt Pilots. This entire show is dedicated to the Felt Pilots. I did finally find that Felt Pilots does have a Bandcamp page, and it has, amazingly enough, everything that I saw on that blanket he was sitting on, that John P. was sitting on. It has all the same stuff. It's just incredible how he's kept at delicately handling the history of all this stuff. I highly recommend that page and his own Spit and a Half store. It was a fantastic comic store. I checked out the Spit and a Half Bandcamp, and to my surprise, Felt Pilots did make something recently, like just a year or so ago, 2021.
Your front door, turn to the light, breathe in the open